Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And everything you see is regal red and white. An eruption of colour, emotion, noise inside the Estadio Akron.
The action has already started. Oh, important interception.
Great vision. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
And that's aimed into the middle.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
What's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Now it's Park Ji-sung. Robson caresses it through. Pass is just off target.
Thuram. Cruyff. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. And we're not going to make any further progress now.
Looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
There's no flag.
And that is out of play. Deftly away. And it's Vieira. Bergomi. And here's Vieira.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Park Ji-sung has it out wide and in space. Engages and forces him off the ball.
And the counter is on. Now it's Cruyff. And this is Romario.
Now this could be a chance. Chiellini
goes on a run down the left wing.
No, that's been intercepted. Busquets. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball.
Decent chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Opts for safety. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Bergomi cuts it out. Kaka. Bergomi.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. To Thuram.
Van Basten.
And that has left him in a heap.
Robson.
Messi.
Messi
Takes control of it and he's on the move.
looking for options.
Chance for a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Portugal with the corner, they're first. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Van Basten. Well read, and the danger is averted. He's looking wide. Now it's Neymar. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's picked his way through. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Rijkaard. And here's Messi, out towards the flank. And it's Rijkaard. Played out to the right. Kaka. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. And this is Romario. Up Ji-sung. Busquets. Thuram. And it's Thuram. Cruyff. Kaka conjures time and space where few can. Neymar has it in a wide position. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And Cruyff! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And the action is back on the way. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Nicely spread. Now, can they get him away? Drilled in low. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And that's an excellent interception. Kaka.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Luis Suarez. Nicely weighted ball. Luis Suarez! Oh, that's incredible! And that might well be that! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Portugal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation.
Tries a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, the ball's gone astray. It's a throw-in. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Chance to deliver. Baresi looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Neymar does really well to win the ball there. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It's Park Ji-sung. Bergomi clears. Ball's gone out of play. Zanetti. He's played it back. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
He's on it, can he get away? And he's straight offside. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And this is Van Basten. Kaka quietly revving up. Portugal are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. And the score is 1-0. Well, that is one way to stop him. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Busquets. And no, he's seen through all of that. That's Vieira. Can he get it through?
Guadalajara really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He has found the way through. And he's only too happy to take that back. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Van Basten. That'll be a throw-in.
We gave him a chance. We gave him a chance. We gave him a chance.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players...
Chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Nedved can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Rummenigge receives it in a wide position.
Cleared without complication.
Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cannavaro cuts it out. That's a cute ball. It's a pretty loose pass. And they're back on the ball again.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Nedved. That's going to go a long way. That has been slung wide. Maldini is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And that was very necessary. Portugal yet to have an attempt on goal. Pele. That's good play. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball. He's tried one! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Cristiano Ronaldo brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
And this is Nedved. It's Nedved! Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. He's had a shot! And the shot! He's hit it first time.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
Cross flung into, he gets big! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. Tries to play it through. And that's put paid to a promising move. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. And it's Roberto Carlos. And he's in on goal. Nedved conjures time and space where few can. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it's in! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Looking for options for movement. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Pull it past somewhat off target. And smartly reclaimed. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's found the way through. It's Griezmann! They've got to be quick to recover this. Alarm. Half-time getting close now. Defending was strong and firm. Aimed beyond the defence. Spread it left. That's Nedved. And this is Ronaldo. Caught offside that time.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Looking to play him in. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Weekly mieli szans. Weekly mieli szans.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Portugal can really do with...
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a right smile there.
So, third corner of the game. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
That has not gone well. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get up.
It's Nedved! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rummenigge, real chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Pelé. Oh, it's a great... Bullet! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Maldini clears.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 4, Cristiano Ronaldo. Numero 10, Messi. Numero 14,
And it's Lam.
Xabi
And
Alonso.
that has put paid to that.
Numero 16,
Oh, no question, that's a foul.
lasciano il campo per il numero 20.
Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Il numero 25, il numero 21, Pirlo, il numero 13.
And he's being shifted off it. Portugal still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, good-looking ball. Now tries a shot! He has done it! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Inter Milan are doing very nicely. It's Pelé! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Portugal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Corner number 2 then. Bullet! And that's caused a worry or two.
Bullet certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Zanetti. Bullet. Is there any... And a chance! Quality ball. That pass has been well intercepted. Ball's gone astray. It is a corner.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero
Portugal
11,
have their third corner.
Griezmann. Viene sostituito con il numero 17, Kaká. Cambio di giocatori.
And now they can spring out of defence. That has ended up in no man's land.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Oh, super find. And the finish! And he's following up! Portugal still have the cards to affect this game. Just about up to 75 minutes. Knocks it into space. It's a promising position. In towards the back stick. Khan claims it. Safe hands. And here's Nedved. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's had it taken off him. He's having a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
And it's Hullet, over to the left. Now that looks a decent ball. Hullet. Pele, shot a goal! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Oh, easy pickings there. Now, can they get him away? And that has left him in a heap. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he is going into that little black book.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Decent hit from there. Oh, there's a probing ball. Cannavaro makes the interception. And here's Roberto Carlos. He has a look up. Not the most accurate pass. And this is Pele. And he's quick to snatch it back.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Zanetti. And it's Zanetti. And it's Hullet. Passes short and sharp. Now who's going to be first to this? And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's picked it up out wide. And he's managed to get free. Cross needs terrific header. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Inter Milan find a position of real strength now. Lahm. Zanetti. Lahm. Lahm plays it in. Nedved getting this one clear. And time is up. Portugal suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
Să comunicăm ją na wylożkę, czekal wiedzę. Wiele to taktyka robisz, kiedyś. Să comunicăm ją na wylożkę, czekal wiedzę. Să comunicăm ją na wylożkę, czekal wiedzę.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beck.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape. by linking the front and back.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Best. Lorenzo Insigne looking every bit the turbocharged menace that he is. He's raring to go here.
Yeah, and I'm a big fan of his, Peter. Very technically astute, and he uses his pace really well. He's a great threat in and around the box, and he can beat defenders with a little bit of skill or just drag them out of position.
He certainly puts in the hard yards, doesn't he?
And then some.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Zico. And it's Insigne. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nicely shaped ball.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Park Ji-sung is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's onside! Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Marseille looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Best. Pass somewhat off target. He's on it, can he get away? Rijkaard. And it's lofted through here. Insigne was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Costa Curta. And here's Van Basten. Pelé going face-to-face with his great rival. Best! Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's a decent clearance. Marseille have the chance to go the other way. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Van Basten. Park Ji-sung. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Insigne. Vitinha. Ooh, perfectly measured that. And it's Insigne. Shot a goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Lowe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Defending of the desperate variety. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Zico will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, it's Van Basten. And here's Messi. It's a promising position. Messi. He is just caressing. Goes for the shot! Oh, it's in! And that might well be that! Gorgeous. Just gorgeous.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Best. Costa Curta. Looking to play him in. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Insigne. Zico. Is there any support? Chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Je vous remercie.
Here we go again then.
Portugal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And it's Insigne. That has not gone well. Vieira can see things, others simply cannot. Looking for a runner. Cannavaro tries to clear. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Vieira. So what can they make of this? Nicely weighted ball. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that's neat. And this is Messi. That has been slung wide. That is lovely. Vitinha. That's good play. That's really good defending. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Van Basten showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, well played, well played.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
So we've reached the hour mark. And it's Insigne. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Insigne. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Sung. That's really well manoeuvred. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, that's certainly more...
It's Van Basten! Oh, split-second reaction.
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, there's a probing ball. Marseille are looking to go forward now. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Good take, and is he in? Marseille needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Just about up to 75 minutes. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And the pass is intercepted. Thuram. Thuram looking to provide the solidity his team so need. He's tried one! Oh, and that should have been two.
Lorenzo Insigne really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Changement pour l'Olympique de Marseille. Le numéro 8, le numéro 15, le numéro 18.
And he's managed to gift it back.
À leur place,
Pullet
le
chasing
numéro 9,
after it.
Iniesta. Le numéro 22, le numéro 24.
Thuram.
Attention,
Play
changement.
towards the front line. Zanetti.
This is the time you need that pace.
Not the most convincing of passes. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Vitinha puts them all in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Marseille clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
He's got a... Can he finish?
Portugal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Vieira. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Temps additionnel,
Foot
1
in.
minute.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Osimhen! Oh, denied brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And that's it. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Tai vėl gausim su tokiu formationu, blet, taigi pakeis ką nors. Dėk 3 kokius puolėjus, daugiau saugų, tai vėl ten bėgs. Tai vėl gausim su tokiu formationu, blet, taigi pakeis ką nors. Dėk 3 kokius puolėjus, daugiau saugų,